explodes.
What's up, Bohemians? Anthony Travagliante here from SMR Traveled for your Dead & Company 2018 Lockn recap. Last shows in 2018 were done after tonight. We're packing our bags for Mexico and patiently waiting for the sunshine. But let's talk about what happened here. Overall, great Lockn festival. Check out our other videos to hear a little bit more about what happened there. But we're here to talk about Dead & Company. Night one, just as good as night two in its own special way, which was a really great thing here. They came out swinging. Scarlet Begonias made a first set debut for Dead & Company, which was really great for me. It was great that they separated Fire on the Mountain. One complaint I had with Dead & Company is that sometimes they put too many of their sandwiches together, you know. China Rider doesn't always have to live together. Fire on the Mountain and Scarlet Begonias doesn't have to always live together, but they showed that they can split it up. They put it in the first set slot. I'm liking how they're moving songs from the first set to the second set and doing things that are a little different. It reminds me when I got into the Deados with Further, and Further did a lot of different stuff that the Dead & Company doesn't do, both for good and for bad, but that was something that I really appreciated by them. But the first set was smoking all the way into the last song of the first set, which was The Deal. Then they came into the second set. We had Help on the Way that rolled right into Fire on the Mountain, which again, splitting up a traditional sandwich. We don't have, not the help slip Franklins we're used to, but Fire on the Mountain came in there. They rolled through the rest of the show, a nice, powerful other ones. Wharf Rat, rolling into the end of the show, which was a double encore of The Wait and One More Saturday Night. We left the first show Saturday completely happy. What great jams. You know, we heard a little bit of grumbling that it wasn't worth the money, it wasn't worth the show, but I think they came out and really did what they could. One of the complaints we were hearing here on the ground was that they didn't jam long enough, they didn't take enough time with the songs, but people do have to understand at a festival there is a time schedule. We had the Lettuce JGB set coming on after, and you know, you only can push people off for so long before staff has to go home, before security has to go home. They said it once, and I'm gonna say it again, never miss a Sunday show. We had Playing in the Band start the show. They rolled straight into an Uncle John's band. They rolled right back into Playing in the Band. That rolled into Loser. It was a great melody, and it was something that we don't see Dead & Company do as much. It was more of a Joe Russo type move, not to the extent Joe Russo would take it, but let's not finish songs. Let's bring other songs back. Let's do things like that. We know that's possible, Bobby and John. I know you guys got your own little thing going up there, but fans do appreciate that kind of stuff. Joe Russo knocked everyone away this weekend. He was the talk of the town. People were asking why John was in his hotel room on Friday instead of playing with Joe Russo. Can't have everything. We had John Saturday nights. We had a Mr. Charlie, which was a debut for me. I've never seen them play Mr. Charlie because I missed most of the West Coast shows this summer, but that was rocking, which rolled into a Sugar Magnolia, which was an interesting choice for the first set. It was definitely not the best song of the night, but it was a good, refreshing placement as I talked about earlier. Then the show began. Bradford Marsalis hit the stage and they came out with a Shakedown Street. I am really, really happy they didn't resort to all the classics. We obviously got our Eyes of the World, but I'm glad they didn't do Dark Star. A lot of people were texting me, oh, they didn't do Dark Star, can you believe it? Well, you know, you can't always try to recreate history. I think that's the biggest complaint this band has, is that they're a nostalgia act. But then again, when they don't do things like that, fans are jumping at them, fans are going right at them. You know, they're taking chances within their own realm of comfortability, and we have to appreciate that as the fans, and I did appreciate that last night. Terrapin Station was a refreshing treat, from the clarinet back to the sax. Kind of thought they'd bring Uncle John's band in like they did in Wrigley last year, but it's all right. But what stole the show was After Space. New Space was awesome. If you're not hip with New Space, Space has made a change since Mexico of last year, and we're rolling straight into Mexico again with more New Space. And last night was no different. The sax was an amazing addition to it, which rolled into a powerful Morning Dew. We got Morning Dew and Wharf Rat this weekend, which is a treat for anyone. You go on tour for 6 days hoping to see something like that, and it happened within 2 nights here. And then it rolled into Not Fade Away, which fucking rocked this mountain. This showed how good John Mayer is. Yeah, if you're still out there doubting, watch this show, watch this set, listen to this song. Everything Marsalis was throwing at him, John was throwing back on guitar, and those guys went at it, and Bobby let them have their fun, and that's something we truly appreciated. Then Dead & Company did something they had never done before, a triple encore, Broke Down Palace, a thunderous U.S. Blues. I love what Jeff and O'Teal got going on during U.S. Blues. It really stuck out to me in Mexico. They've definitely done it many times throughout the tour, and then they close us out with a ripple, John on the acoustic guitar, Bradford came back out with the clarinet. What a night here at Lockn. These shows, a lot of people complain about the high ticket costs. A lot of people complain about everything that goes into a Mexico or a Lockn, but these are the shows where they can come and have a little more freedom, and you felt that. They kicked up the heat the first night. The first tempo was so much quicker the first night. Even the second night didn't really slow us back down. They showed us that they still got the juice when they don't have to preserve for the road, when they don't have to do the same thing night after night after night. They really can come and show everything they got. If you missed this one, I hate to say it, but you missed the wave on that. But next year, we're hoping they come back here, and if they don't, the next thing on our list is Mexico 2019. SMR Traveled is already on our way down there. We're hoping to be providing you coverage like this, but if not, we will be there. Please continue to follow our stories, our tales, and our stuff with the dead at www.smrtraveled.com or on Instagram at SMRTRAVELED. Go pick yourself up a t-shirt. There you can read stories. We got a great writer, Eric Schnack, who's not with us today, but he's always pumping out some great content. We're putting up all the news releases, exclusive content. There's gonna be footage coming from Lockn Festival for weeks to come. And follow our long, strange trip as we follow that long, strange trip all around the country to Mexico, wherever the road may take us next. Well, guys, this has been a blast. I can't believe we got as close as we got to get this weekend for you guys and for ourselves. What a great time. Lockn 2018 in the books. That's a wrap. We're about to head out of here. We'll see you guys next time.
Got no dime, but I got some time to hear his story.